grind out another win, as the Argentinian journalist was saying yesterday. England press. Argentina pass. Tagliafico. Interesting about the shirts. All in blue, it was an Argentina request. I think they would have had to wear them anyway. But it is a throwback, and not to 1986, when those two American white stripes, and those were gathered from a street market 48 hours before the kickoff. I think these had come properly packed from the manufacturers. The reason for that change was the ones in Mexico City. Argentina thought they were going to restart, then in England were in quick. Now it's beginning to threaten in terms of the tension on the field. Those smiles, that handshakes have long gone. Here we go.
Yeah.
Neither side will benefit from getting drawn into this,
No,
you feel?
No, they won't. I think this was on the cards, Martin. I think this was always going to happen with these two teams today. At some point, it's going to get particularly lively, very difficult to officiate. The referee's got to have eyes everywhere. They thought they would do a free kick, and because they carried on, then all of a sudden you see Enzo Fernandez getting in and around Elliot Anderson. But they expected the whistle to go. It didn't happen, or if it did, certainly England never heard it, and they carried on playing.
Well, that's a very interesting referee's view. But a very early flashpoint.
Yeah, look, again, I think that, and again, both teams will know the importance of keeping discipline. But I think we're going to see a few of those in this little match-up today. I really do, and it wouldn't surprise me if they get a little taste here as the game goes on.
Anthony Gordon leaving his place on the left-hand side. Tom Pitt has come way out into midfield and was gesturing, not just to receive the ball, but gesturing his teammates ahead of him to get into the right areas as far as he was concerned. Here's Rice, who's been saying how well he's recovered from illness. He came off at half-time in the quarter-final. Gaze also has some problems as well with a hamstring. Jed Spence, who's been operating with a broken jaw, operating very successfully.
Well done. Challenge in the end on Jed Spence, but he made really good gains there down that left-hand side, really positive.
Positive from Spence, positive with the press from England. Trying to rattle the cage of the world champions. Gay. Swept out for Reece James, a senior right back really when he's fit. He's caught by McAllister. Julian Alvarez, of course, no longer plays for an English club, but had a couple of very good years with Manchester City.
There's Argentina squeezing this time on Elliot Anderson. And that first time ball, trying to find Morgan Rogers down this right side. An area of the field for him that he's not totally accustomed to.
There's Romero. Let's look at Julian Simeone. Did start the game that Argentina didn't need to win, the third group game, when they made whole raft of changes. Acting away at England, as his dad did at David Beckham, and vice versa.
Good tempo, lovely tempo to the start of the game. Look, we want a semi-final that's bristling, that's on the edge. They're the best games, the most exciting ones to watch, and there's every indication that this one's going to have that.
It's a brilliant ball from Pickford. Rogers playing on the right, which he doesn't do for his club. He's making very good ground here. In the whole season, and he played just over 3 hours on the right-hand side for Aston Villa.
Yeah, if he doesn't play in that 10 position, which obviously Jude Bellingham operates in, then usually for his club he's off the left side, cutting in on his right foot. So today he'll want to mix his game up, but we'll see Morgan Rogers do more of what he just did, drive towards the dead ball line and try and stand crosses up.
Well, I said taller. This might be first test. Kane is already on the end of corners and some more pushing and shoving going on. And by Rice, it's a floaty one. Players from both sides on the ground. And they're trying to win it back and stop Argentina playing out, and then ball drilled into the back of Gahey by McAllister.
Yeah, just seeing all the grabbing that's going on the screen there on the monitors from those corners. I mean, it's very difficult to marshal that and stay on top of that because everybody's doing it.
Well, we talk about height and youth and speed. It might just be cool-headedness that decides this one. Martinez, who can be inflammatory himself. It's got the Argentina flag woven into the side of his hairdo. And there's Talifico. It's as tight as that,
Yeah.
all over the pitch.
It is. All you're looking to do as a player in these opening exchanges, be neat and tidy about your work. Probably the one player out there so far that hasn't really kicked it. It's the Argentinian number 10. Here he is.
In his press conference, I did think about going man-to-man on Messi. There's no sign of that so far.
Because he wanders, Martin. That's the problem you have. He's prepared to wander around the field, Messi, to pick up the best position. If you go man for man, then it's a defensive player. You can find yourself getting dragged all over the place. You'll have seen that and faced that countless times over the years and dealt with it.
And
Ahí está, signal.
Valtini, the president, is here, and the general secretary sitting behind him. McAllister. This is McAllister played every minute except the game against Jordan, that third game, the group stage that I referred to earlier. Off goes Gordon. He got there.
Did indeed. He went actually to get anything on the end of that Anthony Gordon, because he was skipping off the top of the surface there. It looked like he was heading for a goal kick all the way, but he made something of it. He's got better as the tournament has gone on, I think, in an England shirt. Anthony Gordon, he's looked particularly dangerous down that left side.
And fortified, I'm sure, by the fact that he's joining Barcelona. Martinez goes long. Well covered by Stones. That ball was played in one direction. I don't think he's a member of it now, but Willie Tomlinson knows his football. He played for Doncaster Reserves in professional game.
Looked like a trip on Elliot Anderson.
It's going on off the ball as well. Not just there, Elliot Anderson was involved. This is going to take some officiating this game.
And the benches below us, Martin. Yet Thomas Tuchel was up, and immediately Scaloni was up as well. So all the officials, fourth officials, the referee out there, assistant referees on either flank, everybody's got to have their eyes all over the place here.
And Leo Messi just looks on, released.